This is a tale of Arabia, a narrative to explain the application of the VRIN framework. The VRIN framework is a tool to analyze a firm's internal resources and capabilities to find out if they can be a source of sustained competitive advantage. There are four conditions with respect to which a resource is checked. If the resource satisfies all the four conditions, then according to the framework, this resource has the potential to give sustained competitive advantage. This framework shall be demonstrated with a simple story. Once upon a time, in one of the oases of Arabia, there lived a farmer named Abdullah. Wary of his impoverished state, he kept praying to God to make him rich. One fine day, while digging for a well to water his crops, he came across a liquid that was nothing like water. It was thick, it was black, and he knew no use of it. He collected some of it in a bucket and brought it back to his home. At night, while he was busy lighting a fire, a speck of firewood flew into the bucket and the bucket was set ablaze. He immediately knew that he had something valuable coming out of his backyard. He started selling the black liquid and his joy knew no bound. People from nearby cities flocked to buy this liquid that burned longer and brighter than firewood. Hearing this story, farmers all over the area started looking for the black liquid in their own lands. Beneath this parched land flowed liquid gold everywhere. Markets overflowed with this miracle of the earth. The liquid was valuable, but it wasn't rare at all. And no more did Abdullah enjoy the same stature he had seen in those early days. Years later, during one of his visits to the capital, he met an inventor who claimed to have built a horseless carriage called a car. The running of a car required petrol. Petrol, according to the inventor, was one of the components of crude oil, a name given to the black liquid by the inventor. Now Abdullah had an idea. Abdullah worked relentlessly to build a refinery that separated petrol from crude oil. Now there were many sellers of crude oil, but only one seller of petrol, and that was Abdullah. As thousands of cars crisscrossed the country, they brought their petrol from Abdullah. Abdullah had finally got his hands on a rare product. There was more. To reward his efforts and ingenuity, the king nominated Abdullah to be the sole producer and seller of petrol in this country. His resource was now truly inimitable. But the incredible business that Abdullah had got his hands on lasted only a few years. The inventor had invented something called electricity. It was a lot cheaper than petrol to run a car. Abdullah could never attain sustained competitive advantage, for his resource was ultimately substituted. With no other option left, Abdullah decided to withdraw all his money from the oil business and invested in tourism. All along, he kept wondering whether this new business ticked all the boxes of the VRIN framework, and he thought, is it really possible to attain sustainable competitive advantage from it?